Imagine inviting your in-laws to a quiet Sunday lunch in the countryside. Freshly cooked beef Wellington, golden pastry, and what you tell them are gourmet mushrooms. But within hours, 3 people are dead. And the only survivor? A pastor, clinging to life. This is not fiction. This happened. And it's now being called Australia's trial of the century. This is the story of the Leongatha mushroom murders. Erin Patterson, a 48-year-old woman from Victoria, Australia. She's accused of cooking a meal that killed 3 members of her extended family. The lunch took place in July 2023, in the small rural town of Leongatha. Allegedly, by serving death cap mushrooms, one of the deadliest fungi on Earth. But as investigators dug deeper, the story twisted into one of suspicion, mystery, and media frenzy. July 29, 2023. It was supposed to be just another family gathering. Erin invited her estranged in-laws, her former husband's parents, Gail and Don Patterson, Gail's sister, Heather Wilkinson, and Heather's husband, Pastor Ian Wilkinson. The menu? A hearty beef Wellington, baked with a mushroom filling. The lunch was eaten. The guests left. Within hours, all 4 fell violently ill. They were rushed to hospitals. Doctors quickly realized this wasn't food poisoning from bad meat or poor hygiene. It was mushroom poisoning. 3 of them, Gail, Don, and Heather, died within days. Pastor Ian survived, but only after spending weeks fighting for his life in a hospital bed. Suddenly, a quiet Sunday family meal turned into a triple homicide investigation. All eyes turned to Erin Patterson. She claimed she had eaten some of the meal herself, but strangely, she never became sick. Police pressed her. She insisted it was an accident. She said she bought the mushrooms from a local Asian grocery store and from a major supermarket chain. But toxicologists identified what they believed were Amanita phalloides, death cap mushrooms. Just half a cap can kill a human. The fact that Erin survived without symptoms made investigators suspicious. The case exploded across Australia. Front pages screamed, "Mushroom murders." TV crews swarmed Erin's driveway. She was portrayed as a cold, calculating woman. Someone who might have planned the perfect murder, using mushrooms as the weapon. But Erin pushed back. In one emotional statement, she broke down, saying, "I can't believe that this happened, and I am devastated to have lost people I loved. I never meant to hurt them." Yet her tears did little to quiet suspicion. Months of investigation followed. Police searched her home, seized her food dehydrator, and combed through her digital devices. Finally, in November 2023, Erin was arrested. She was charged with 3 counts of murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. The attempted murder charges weren't just for Pastor Ian. They allegedly spanned incidents where Erin may have tried to poison her estranged husband on earlier occasions. By 2024, the case entered the courts. Australia had never seen anything quite like it. Lawyers debated whether Erin had acted with intent, or whether this was a tragic accident blown out of proportion. Meanwhile, the public was obsessed. Podcasts, documentaries, daily courtroom live blogs, everyone had an opinion. Some saw Erin as a villain, a modern-day Black Widow. Others saw her as a scapegoat of media sensationalism. The truth, still buried under legal arguments. Why does this case haunt people so much? Because it touches on our deepest fears. The betrayal of family. The idea that the food we eat, something so normal, so trusted, could kill us. And the question, how well do we really know the people closest to us? And in the middle of it all, a quiet Victorian town turned into ground zero for the trial of the century. As of now, Erin Patterson is still facing the courts. Her fate, guilty murderer or tragic accident, remains undecided. But one thing is certain. The Leongatha mushroom murders have already carved their place into true crime history. And every time you sit down to a family meal, you can't help but wonder, would you notice if something deadly was on your plate? If you found this story chilling, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Because in the world of true crime, the scariest stories are always the ones that really happened.